Hey guys, hey, it is Luke's Little Space, aka Mama Twizzler. This is like the third time I'm filming this video, so I am making a video for my best friend to tell him what he means to me and, you know, how much of a blessing it is to be friends with him, and how I am super stoked that me and him are graduating the same year, just a day apart. And I wanted to actually read something that he wrote last night to all of the drama people who either were in drama or who were families that supported drama, or friends and stuff like that. And last night they had a ceremony for people who got awards, who got stars for how many points they earned, and for people who were getting like recognized as like all the officers and whatnot. And this is what he had to say. Hold on guys, sorry, I had to put. This goes out to some of the best people I've ever worked with alongside. Tonight was my most emotional night. I actually cried for the first time this entire school year to the goodbye senior video that broke me. But I realized how blessed I am to call you all my brothers and sisters, and how blessed I am to share the stage and the thespian title with all of you. I will never forget this night, and I can't wait to see you all in the future and the amazing things you will all achieve in the years to come. I love you all, and I am proud to be a part of this family. It is one of the greatest blessings in my whole entire life. And that's what he did. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but that is a picture that me and him took. If I pull up on my phone for 2 seconds, I'll show you some other pictures he took. There's that one. That one. Sorry if it's a tiny bit hard to see the pictures. That one. That one. There's that one. I love this one. Max always takes like the greatest pictures. Sorry, dropped my phone. No, but seriously, Max is always taking bomb pictures. Then, sorry, I'm skipping through. This is the one we took before his ceremony. And yeah. So I met VJ when I officially moved back in with my dad, and I was going back to Saguaro. This was my junior year. I met him through a friend of mine, Ariel, who I met in choir, and she's like, hey, you can sit with us at lunch, me and my friends. And she ended up introducing me to him, and you know, he was funny right off the bat. Like, me and him kept making like dirty jokes, sexual jokes, and I just kind of knew from right there, like, this was the group I wanted to be with. And we sat together every day at lunch. We talked. We really grew as a friendship. We really started to bond in a way that I never really bonded with anybody else. And I remember the first day he came over to my house. Ooh, I still have that picture on Facebook. I had my longer hair. He had his longer girly hair. And I remember we got a pair of sunglasses at Dollar Tree. We each did. And then we went and got Taco Bell. And we went and got a Thirstbuster. And I just remember it being such a great memory. And I remember we looked so much younger, so much, like, we looked like between freshmen and sophomores our junior year. And I remember him meeting my dad, like, right off the bat. They, like, really connected. Like, they liked a lot of the same nerdy stuff that, you know, they were both into. And I am just so blessed to have him as a friend and whatnot. Again, if it'll focus, this is the person I'm talking about right there. And I just remember, like, a lot of the times when I was going through a problem and I couldn't talk to my dad about it, or I couldn't talk to family about it, I just remember him being a comfort zone, somebody I could just call up and be like, hey, this is going on, blah blah blah, what should I do? And like, he was always there for me just as much as I was there for him. There was days that I did have struggles, but he couldn't be there, but I knew that, you know, there'd be other days he could. And I remember a lot of the times, like after the first time he came over, I remember every other time he came over and we wanted to go swimming, only one time was the pool open. Every time the pool would always be closed. I remember like the time we went and saw The Boy. That was the first time we ever went to the movies together. I remember like our little inside jokes. I remember like all the people I introduced him to, all the people he introduced me to. I remember like our late night phone calls. And you know, I used to say, oh, that guy Matthew, or whatever the person's name may be, was always going to be my best friend. But I truly believe that, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, that no one can ever compare to him. Nobody can ever, you know, take his place, because he understands me on a personal level. He understands things that I go through. He understands the struggle of like things that a lot of people in my life never really understood. And I'm so blessed to have him in my life. I don't think I would have been able to be as happy in school as I was being friends with him. Being able to both be in choir, even if we were in separate choirs, just being able to share that precious moment of concerts, of us talking about, look, this is a song I'm doing, this is a song I'm doing, and just being able to just be there for each other. And you know, me being kind of dumb, like I'm dumb, you know, he's dumb and I'm dumber, and just for us to have like those inside jokes, like we could say one word and it'd just be hilarious. And when he, you know, truly likes a person, he'll talk to me about that person, and then like I'll always give him his feedback. So I love that sometimes he'll ask for my opinion, even if sometimes he doesn't take it into consideration. But he is truly my best friend, my rock, my Patrick to my SpongeBob, the rock to my Patrick, the color to my tattoo, the blanket to my bed. He honestly truly has gotten me like through a lot of my hard times. Like when I was going through a hard time with my grandma, my nana, my mom's mom, and I called him, he would always, you know, talk to me, and like he really truly made me feel better, knowing that even though we were far away from each other, that I still had just a phone call away of a best friend. And I honestly say, if any of you guys who watch this video, either once he makes his YouTube channel or you see him on my channel, get to be able to meet him, talk with him, just being able to interact with him, I hope that you guys will love him as much as I do. This dorky Star Wars, Walking Dead, Halloween, horror, loving friend, best friend as much as I do. And I've only known him for almost 4 years, but I feel like I've known him my whole life. I feel like he was that missing puzzle piece, that other half, that somebody that I needed. Sorry, I'm pulling something up, guys. I wanted to show you guys something. But anyway, he's just like been my rock, my fall, my everything, and I couldn't be more happier. Like sometimes he'll send me like funny little memes that are like super stupid, but they're so stupid that they're funny. Sorry, I'm trying to pull something up, guys. This is when he played Ryan. That's when he played Ryan and stuff. And so like I've been so blessed that I've been able to see his choir I got to see one of his choir concerts this year. I got to see him perform as High School Musical. I got to go to his award ceremony thing for drama. And I'm just so blessed that I'm going to be able to see this person who looked super young, who like just had, you know, the super long hair, and now is growing up to be this great young man. I am so blessed to say that I am able to be by his side and see him grow into a young man that I know he's gonna be, and getting to see the great, wonderful things that he gets to do in his life. The kitten children, because he doesn't want kids as of right now. I can't wait to meet all of his 7 to 45 little baby kittens that he will call his daughters and sons, and that he'll get to take Ray with him, and his little, even though his son can be such an ass sometimes, his little son Ray, his cat, that he'll get to take him along. And I can't wait to see him, you know, get married and just, you know, have a life that he wants to have, that fulfillment. And so I'm so blessed that I get to see him, I'm going to be able to get to see him grow into a young man, and that he'll get to see me grow into whatever I want, whatever I decide to be and stuff. And, you know, so because of the greatness of a friend that he's been, and just kind of seeing it last night and how they did an award ceremony, I would like to do a best friend ceremony. So I'm gonna have to hold the camera for a sec because I was having it prop it up, but I would like to award my best friend this little trophy here. I just gotta still decorate it with best friend on it. I want to give him this trophy of #1 best friend in my book. So this is an award that I will be giving to him, which you guys will see in a video on Saturday. So you will see me be giving this to him. And I know that out of all of my friends that I have, is that you deserve it. You truly have earned it. Hold on, I'm posting it up again. Look at that. Look at, like, that's the person who I truly believe deserves this tiny little best friend trophy to show my love for you and how I wanna be friends with you until the day that I die. And yeah, so this is a little trophy to say thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for being there for me when I needed you the most. And thank you for being such an amazing human being. Thank you for teaching me so much stuff. Thank you for, you know, sharing me with your good and the bad days that you have. And I can't wait to make many more memories with you. Well guys, I think this is the end of the video. So this is Luke's Little Space, aka Mama Twizzler, signing off. Until next time. Bye.